What's up, guys? Time to show off a build. It's going out to my buddy Mike's wife. Not sure if she knows about it, but we have a custom screen printed full color dial. That was the request, as well as a distressed brown leather that would go with it nicely. So we did this in a 420 polished case with a smooth bezel, milled crown, milled BVW caseback, and brushed what are these, square buckles. And then I had one of these handsets left. These are, it's like a thinner style, and I kind of only use those thin style if anybody would ever request them, which most people just don't get into that part too much. Or they'll say, hey, whatever you do is going to be good. I just want silver. But usually on the women's watches, I'll do more of the thinner handsets. So you got a thin silver handset from Vostok 24 with a Joker seconds hand. And then this strap is from Mr. Gillespie over at Wristbound. And that is the build. Now the bezel on this, it'll go left, it'll go right. You'll feel it move. Actually, no you won't. It's on there real tight. You only feel it move unless you're fingerprinting it and moving it. So with that said, this is a polished case. Very, very, very easy to fingerprint it. So you'll just want to have your cloth handy, because you will fingerprint it if you touch up there. So automatic mechanical, there's a rotor in the back, so as you're moving, it's moving and keeping the time. So it's moving and keeping the time. But before you put it on, before you set the time, make sure you wind it just a little bit, because if you just set the time, put it on, and you're not as active making those micro winds, it could stop running, and then it would start running again, so you might be losing a few seconds and a few seconds and a few seconds. So what you want to do, back the crown off the threads until you hear it and feel it clicking, and at that point you can wind. And a wind is a turn clockwise as you're looking at it, or away from you. Turning it towards you makes it click, but it does not wind it. And I normally go back and forth for about 4 or 5 seconds, and that mixed with the rotor movement will keep the time throughout the day. If you do it for another 4 or 5 seconds, you will max out the 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. When you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set the time. Does not have a hacking movement, so that seconds hand is going to keep going. You'll also notice you've got what's called a wobble crown. That deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement, so when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not putting any adverse pressure through the stem into the keyless works of the movement. Alexa, what time is it? 1:28 p.m. So about right here. Push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is the build. As with every build, you're going to get beads with it. You are going to, well, I'll show this. You're not going to get a box, but normally you would have a nice little slider box. I think Mike's kind of at capacity with boxes right now. So BVW slider box normally with Atlas pillow inside. This will come with watch cleaners. It's good on all glass and metal, so everything here in the center, non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, as well as a microfiber. It'll keep your watch all nice and pretty right here in the middle. Leather conditioner to keep that strap perfectly soft. Apply it on the front and the back, let it soak in, remove any excess. It will become pliable again, though you probably don't need to worry about that with this watch. And you'd use a rag, because if you use this microfiber and then that hardens and then you apply this on here, you might start putting little scratches on there from this hardening. So if you scratch that, you're going to have to use a Cape Cod cloth and polish it. Cape Cod cloth, buffing cloth. If I have an extra one, I will include it for you. And lastly, some fine scratch remover. That's actually for the acrylic domed glass in the middle. You can scratch it. If you do, you'll put a tiny bit of that on it and buff it out with the other microfiber. So if the scratch is up and down, just go left and right, filling that scratch, haze it, buff it out, and it should be gone. I usually generate some heat with my thumb for about 30 seconds and then kind of polish it. Normally that will do it. If it doesn't, wait a little bit, let that solidify, and then come back and do it again. But that is the build. I hope you love it, Robin. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, because I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.